And it's the presence of the veteran out there in Marshall up against the youth of Rodgers. Great heat to start off the semis, Kipes.
What do you think? Who do you think has the advantage here? Yeah, it's been a defining event throughout history. Here we go. Hayden finds this right down the beach, winds up and pops it up in the air, lands, and unable to control that landing.
Went to a cockroach kind of stance right there for just a little bit coming out of the air too.
Marcus Aurelius, Sun Tzu, or Bruce Lee. Get back to that because we're watching Hayden Rodgers stay busy but goes down yet again.
Okay, what's the one for today?
We got 35 minutes semifinals. We're in here for an hour 10 block. Those board and brews will be long gone. Hayden wants to get on the board with something substantial. Keeping this one a little bit mellower, but still able to find any quality waves. Looking back at J.Marshall also getting caught up.
So there's just a slight breeze going on right now, which is giving that crumble, especially when it comes to the lips that we're seeing out there at the moment. That wave is going to be really flat, and then Jake over towards the pier bowl, big floater, and then catches rail coming out of the second one, so it's going to be incomplete. Made something out of nothing. And then Jake on the back end, we've seen this lots of different times throughout his career. The 2-for-1 on the outside, deep bottom turn to try to get the reconnection right here through to the shorey. Keeps it cool and casual, using those rails to his advantage, and adds in a few more on the inside too. Great exchange right there, Kaipo. And this guy has been able to use his rails just as well as he's been able to go to the air, Kaipo. So goes for the layback on the second one. That is complete. Well done. Work on the outside was good. Had the carve into the big layback. Right here brings it all the way through to the inside. Looking right the entire time. So the highline was keeping to the right here in the short break. And looking for one more. He was able to get it, Kaipo. So that is a conversion.
SoCal.
Jake
with priority. Pier bowl right. Winds off the bottom vert on that first turn. Carves that second one all the way around and gets hung up. And you can see the disappointment right there.
That's the difficulty of pushing too hard on those carves with that flat section coming towards you. One more crack in the short break. He's putting up another great score right here. The first turn, knifey, right in the pocket. And right here, just a bit too much emphasis on the power right there, Kaipo. So leave some meat on the bone because that wave was still running down the line heading into the inside. Nice and tidy right there next to the white water the entire time. Another deep bottom turn. But right here, just a bit too much power right there because you can see the wave just flattening out. It doesn't match power versus power at that point of the wave. It goes into that deep section, and he knows, missed chance. Hayden now, been waiting a long time, Kaipo.
All right, let's see what he has for us. Hayden Rodgers goes to the air, nifty air reverse, needs a little bit more. Remember, just needs basically a 5-point ride. And that wave just runs out of juice.
Level caliber surfing.
So right here, likely Hayden gets the number that he needs, right, to overtake the lead from J.Marshall. So that was why it's so important for Jake to respond immediately.
Yeah, on the very next wave.
Right behind him, J.Marshall. Pretty whippy on that first turn. Marshall zigzagging through the flats, hoping to make the connection. Zigzagging on the Sharp Eye surfboard, loads up, gets a nice carve, a paced approach as he hits the oncoming section, finishes up very, very businesslike for J.Marshall.
And Jake needed to improve on the low score, Kaipo. Tight in the pocket the entire time, the big tail slide into the one whippy right there, as he said. Foam climb up and over the whitewater. Just great job managing the speed. Getting the inside of reform right here, right next to the pier. Very impressive. Really on a swivel the entire time to get, these extra points in the short break and the 2-for-1. Go on the first one out of the set. Jake definitely was.
Hayden on another one. All right, so now we got some catching up to do score-wise, Mitchell.
Yeah. Judges have 2 minutes right here to make a decision on who's going to be advancing out of this heat. That fifth wave. So this one, number 6. Going right for the first time this heat. Outside of the incomplete air at the beginning of it. Gets the reverse. A little bit of a flatter section. Makes it back into the section that just has a bit more sand on it closer to the pier. And adds another air. Good pop on that one. and no struggle whatsoever to ride out cleanly. So he did change the situation with this previous one, Kaipo, and now looking to improve on a 5.5 as the current backup. But, I mean, this is what I'm talking about. One of the best in the world at it.
Marshall still waiting for the previous wave score for J.Marshall, but he's not going to wait around to find out. You have to go under the assumption that you need a score every single time.
Yes.
So that's why Jake's going to stay busy no matter what, especially knowing the little time on the clock. Oh, man, we have a mystery novel right now.
You're losing the entire rest part of the wave, and Jake right here, as you said, with the intent of knowing that you are in a vulnerable position, you need to surf every wave like you're still searching for the lead. Jake did that right here. First turn on the outside, it was beautiful. Really difficult to be able to get to the inside short break. He's done it multiple times here, and the end turn isn't great.
Yeah, congratulations, Hayden. He'll be walking away with Huntington Beach with an equal third and 6,000 points. J.Marshall, it's time for him to prepare himself for an upcoming final, and we're going to prepare for that final.
J.Marshall, you're into the final here at the US Open. It's been since 2023 that you were in a final of this caliber back at Ericeira. How much validation do you take out of the fact that you're going to be here competing for an event title?
Oh, it's great. I mean, that's why we do it, is to try to win these things. So super excited for the opportunity. It should be fun.
It got really exciting towards the end there with yourself and Hayden. Talk us through the final moments of that heat.
Yeah, I had a wave earlier in the heat that probably would have kind of sealed it almost, just because there wasn't very many good waves coming through and I fell. So I knew it was going to come down the wire. Hayden's he's got so much X factor with his air game, so he can kind of turn an average wave into a big score really easily. So I just kind of was I'm just going to surf whatever wave I get my best, and hopefully he just doesn't go too big and make it. So yeah, but I'm super stoked for him. He's had such a good event, and it's really cool just to see all these California guys doing really well.
All former finalists here at the US Open, the three surfers that are left. You got Kanoa and Griff in the water. We know that it could be a rematch of the 2021 final with Griff and Colapinto. Who would you like to match up with in the final?
I mean, a rematch with Griff would be insane, but both these guys are super good, and they're good friends, so either way, it's going to be really fun.
What does this do for your confidence heading into the back half of the season?
Oh, it feels great. I mean, it kind of just validates, I felt like my surfing's been good this year. It just hasn't really been happening for me in heats. So these last two events have kind of just helped me, I guess, reestablish my confidence and my momentum, and hopefully we can close it out with a win.
All the best in the final. Thanks for the time.